In truth, this was the real reason Donald Trump had come back to Scotland, mixing politics, pleasure and plenty of putting.
Well, this might have been a private visit, but there's been plenty of politics involved too. The US-EU trade deal and meetings with both the Prime Minister and First Minister.
Yeah, we know that he's arrived at Lossiemouth in Air Force One. I think we'll keep looking to the skies to see when he might actually arrive, but it will be quite a sight when he does helicopter in here, and we understand he will have that dinner tonight with the Prime Minister and the First Minister. We also understand potentially the golfer Colin Montgomerie and other dignitaries will be in attendance. Here's how food inflation has fared just in the past year. 12 months ago, July last year, 1.5%. The start of this year, it went more than 3%, and now we're just under 5% at 4.9%. Every day and in all weather, flights leave here, sometimes to train, but at other times to intercept Russian aircraft. It's a vital operation that requires a lot of support.
There are around 180 RAF personnel still based here at the Amari Air Base. Their aim is to support the 6 Typhoon jets from RAF Lossiemouth in this ongoing operation.
This is a community that for years now has lived with uncertainty. 500 homes in the Ballinagask area of Aberdeen all contain the possibly dangerous concrete known as wrack. John Meiklejohn is another resident. He says he has no faith in the council to use the money to help homeowners.
The Queen loved to come here. She spent every summer here, and it was that privacy that she was afforded that she loved so much, and she was at peace here, and that was what the statement obviously said when she did pass. She died peacefully here, and that will bring comfort to her family. Many people you speak today hope that the royal family will still continue to come here in the weeks and the months ahead to try and come to terms with their loss.
The windfall tax has hung over the oil sector. It's been blamed for the cutting of hundreds of jobs.
Would you carry on the windfall tax beyond its sunset clause?
I think that the windfall tax was only ever a windfall tax, in other words, a short-term solution. What I want to see is a long-term solution.
And Stephen, the UK government don't seem to be looking like they're budging, do they?
Certainly not at the moment anyway. They say they will support workers who have been impacted by this, but they say they're creating a plan for, in their words, a prosperous and sustainable North Sea in the future. This is the largest constituency by area of anywhere in the UK. But for some people here, they can at times feel rather forgotten by both politicians and political parties. The issues in the health service having a knock-on impact on ambulance crews. In NHS Grampian, we know that is both clinical and financial pressures. Recently we found out the forecasted overspend of £55 million this year, on top of the millions of pounds they're trying to make in savings. And then there's household goods like sofas. They've increased as well, but not as much as garden furniture, which is up by around a quarter. And if after all of that, you want to sit back, relax and watch your favourite TV subscription service, well, you guessed it, it's also gone up.
And to tackle the rise in inflation, the Bank of England have put up interest rates.
The Energy Secretary was one of the big winners of yesterday's spending review. The Chancellor backed the Acorn carbon capture project, which will be based here, and today it was confirmed it'll get £200 million. So yes, this is good news for Acorn, especially from where it was just a couple of days ago, but it's far from a done deal just yet.
OK, Stephen, thank you.